Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to Dawson Cassidy Outdoors. Today we're going to be fishing a Tuesday nighter. I'm going out with my dad. We're going out to Muenster Lake. We're going to see if we can't catch a couple. And the limit on this lake, it's only 3. So hopefully we can get about a 12 to 15 pound limit. That'll be about a 3 to 5 pound average between each fish. And if we can do that, I'm pretty sure we can pull it off. Now let's get on the water. Hey guys, it's Future Dawson. I just want to let y'all know that during this tournament we didn't really talk that much, so I will be doing a voiceover. We are very eager to get a video out to you guys, so this is the reason why we are doing this. And hopefully it works out the way we expect it, but if it doesn't, I apologize. So what we're doing here today is we went out to Muenster Lake to fish a little Tuesday night tournament. I'm out here with my dad. We showed up, there was only about 6 boats. We placed second during this tournament, and I fortunately did get big bass of this tournament, got a little moolah for that one. And let's see what I was doing during this video. So our game plan for this tournament was to really fish these treetops. It goes from about being 20 foot in a little creek channel up here into about 10. So these fish will move up to this timber to really feed during the evening and morning times. And we were fishing this tournament at about 6 o'clock, so these fish were really starting to move up to start feeding. Now what I was doing here is I was throwing a little blue fleck power worm. I think it was about 7 inches. It was pegged on a 1/4 ounce tungsten weight with a 4/0 hook. Now my rod here, it's a 7-foot medium, a heavy. It's a Geolumis IMX, and I was throwing the loose custom. I think it's I forget the gear ratio on that one, but I will get back to you on that one. And my dad over here, he was throwing the same exact thing as me, but he was throwing a little speed crawl, throwing it white. And previous to this tournament, my dad had fished one about a week ago, and they really couldn't find any fish other than in these treetops. So we were really power fishing, just only leaving the lure in there for maybe 5 seconds, just letting it drop and then pulling it right back in, because we really wanted to be able to move. And as you can see there, my dad kind of messed up. He switched back over to that power worm because he really had some good luck on that last week. They got second in their tournament last week. a good fish. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a good fish. Here, I'll this one. Is he wrapped? Yeah. I still got him. Oh! Wow! There's a good fish. Oh! You better retie. Fucking trash, dude. Oh, that was funny. You got that on film? Yeah, I got that one on film. That moment whenever you think you have one that's about 6 pounds. Nope, he's gone. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I honestly thought that was our kicker fish. So I did a little bit of freaking out on that fish, did a little bit of oh my gods, but it ended up being a good old catfish. Gosh, some fish are trash. But I will say that did get my hopes up. It got me back to fishing. And it really hyped me up. So I really started getting back to power fishing. I got a little bit tired there towards the 2-hour mark. So as you can see here, we were really power fishing and we hadn't really been getting that much luck. So I switched over to a crankbait to kind of throw it on this ledge right here to where it's going from 20 to 10 foot. And so I was really throwing on this ledge. I think it's I was throwing a KVD. I'd say it was a 5XD, and it usually dives in between 6 to 8 foot, and these fish were really stacked up on this ledge because we saw it on the graph. So I switched over this to see if I could get any luck, and let's just see what I can do. So as you can see here, guys, I just put that crankbait away. I didn't really get much luck on it. So I switched over to a jig. And on this jig, it's a green pumpkin. I had a speed crawl. It was the same color as that, but I dipped it in chartreuse. I'm throwing a 1/4 ounce jig right here, flipping it in the top of these treetops, doing the same exact thing as we were doing, just switching up the presentation. And let's see if I can catch a fish. And right here, my dad sets the hook into our first keeper, and I freak out right there, try to get the net, but the net's hung. But he flips that fish in, and the fish was only about 14.5 inches. He wasn't really that big. We were hoping to see if we could cull him, but we ended up not being able to. Now, what he was doing here is he was doing exactly what we started off with. He was fishing on the top of these treetops, and with that blue fleck worm, and it was on the backside of this log to where there's a little shade. And whenever it's still light outside, these fish really like the shade of them treetops, so they'll sit right there. And he really capitalized on that fish and got him in the live well.
Hey guys, Future Hunter here. During the tournament, the GoPro actually died and Dawson didn't know. During that time frame, they actually caught their 2 keeper fish, with Dawson's being the big bass of the tournament, and it weighed in at 4 pounds 6 ounces. And they ended up actually placing second place in the entire tournament with about 6 boats on the water, and they placed second with 7 pounds 8 ounces. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this kind of video. We're not really prone to making this kind of video, but we are so excited to get a video out to you guys that this is what we decided on. And if you guys actually want to see more videos like this, go ahead and leave a comment down below and tell us that you actually want to see videos like this. Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and follow our Instagram page. We actually posted a picture of the big bass that Dawson caught during that tournament. And so if you were following us, you would have already seen it. But go ahead, down in the description, there's going to be a link to our Instagram. Go ahead and click the follow button, and it'll keep you guys up to date with what we're doing as far as production shoots and stuff like that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will catch y'all in the next video.